calculation, right? Now this time, I'm not going to do step by step like this. Since you already understand, then we perform all the conversion in one calculation, not separate them like what we have done earlier. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so how are we going to do it in one step? Oh, first one, 152 miles per hour. It means 152 miles in 1 hour. Is this okay?
Mm-hmm.
Per hour means 1 hour at the bottom. Per second means 1 second at the bottom. Okay, now the
Yeah,
per
yeah.
the bottom, the denominator is always one. The denominator is always one. So the top, I want to convert the top 152 miles. So I use 152 divided by 1 times 609. Now where does this thing come from? Let's say you don't, oh, sorry. Where does this thing come from? This one comes from the table. If you don't know how
The
to
first
convert,
step. Mm.
from any the table that we have mile
The
and
first one.
meter. Okay, first one, correct, mile and meter. Then where does this come from? This one come from the last one, right? So we
Mm-hmm.
do the two thing we put together in one step. And finally, using your scientific calculator, what is the unit? Because the top is meter, the bottom is second, so you have 67.9 meter
Meter
per second.
per second.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Okay, right. So
Mm-hmm.
to save time, next time you don't do like that separately. You do everything in one step. Is it can you do that or
Yeah.
not?
Can.
Can,
Can.
okay. Next one. The the traffic light turns green and the driver of a high performance car slam the accelerator to the floor. Wow. The the accelerometer register 22.0 meter per second. Convert this to kilometer per minute
Minute square.
square. Now the square here, it has certain, it makes our calculation different. Okay, I clear this, then I show you, right? Now earlier on, let's say I convert, yeah, this, let's say this one, I convert from hour, I convert to second. I convert to second here, right? Of course, the top one, there's no square. But now the bottom here is different. It's second square and minute minute square, right? Okay, so I break them up into two parts like what I've done earlier. 22 meter I put at the top. 22 meter I put at the top. Get it ready for conversion. Then per second square. Per second square means it is 1 second bracket square. It's different. It's not linear anymore. It is square. It is square. So you have to square both the units and the number. Meaning you have to square the one and also square the unit. Okay, right.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, the first one want to convert meter to kilometer. I have to divide by 1000. So after dividing by 1000, the unit here is no longer meter, but it is kilometer. Okay. Then 1 second, I want to convert to minute. Second to minute. Is the conversion is here. The conversion is here. Second to minute. So it's actually 1 second you want to convert, you have to divide by 60. Actually, it's 1 over 60 second. Okay. Now at this point, can you follow?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
It's 1 minute square, right? 1 minute
Mm-hmm.
square. So when you square the number, you square the number. right? You square the number and also square the unit, You square the number and also square the unit. You square the number and also square the unit. So when you have 60, when you square it, it becomes 3,600. So you use your scientific calculator, you calculate the numbers, and the unit comes from this kilometer per minute square. So it's 79.2 kilometer per unit square. Any question?
No.
No. No, then we clear this and move on to the next page. Right, this one. Okay, right. So what time conversion factor or factors would be used further to convert the answer to kilometer per hour? Further, can you see the word further there? Further. Yeah, this one. Further. Further convert. Further convert. Okay. Now, the answer is from the previous part. Our answer is 79.2 kilometer per minute square. So if you want to write kilometer per unit square, you put at the top there kilometer and at the bottom 1 minute square. Just follow from the units from the previous part. So kilometer remain the same because we are not going to convert it any further because they want the answer in kilometer. But at the bottom there, we have to convert it to hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. 1 minute is 1 divided by 60 of an hour. But because of the square, you have to square both the number and also the unit. So it becomes 1/360 when you square it. And then when we square, the hour become hour square. Now, when you divide by 1/360, you are actually multiplying by 3,600. Okay?
Okay.
Right. So the factor here is 3,600. They said further. How much further? Compare with the previous answer. This is the previous answer, 79.2. And you further multiply with 3,600. Never mind. This thing. Have I passed this to you or not? These slides. You just go through.
Yeah.
Okay. I've passed this to you, so you just go through. You still have any question? You type inside the WhatsApp. If you go through the second time, you have question, you type in the WhatsApp. You just refer to the one attached. Okay, last one. Let me clear this. Okay, now you want to convert 4.50 times 10 to the power of 3 kilogram per meter cube to gram per centimeter cube. Okay, so kilogram per meter cube, you write them as kilogram at the top and meter cube at the bottom, with the number 1. Per always start with 1. After the conversion, then maybe it is different, but from start, when you copy down the thing, it is always 1, right? Per meter cube is 1. Now, for kilogram, you want to change to gram, you multiply with 1,000. You multiply with 1,000. Now, this 1 cubic meter, you want to change to cubic centimeter. You have to cube both the 100 and also the centimeter. So when you cube this 100, it becomes 10 to the power of 6. When you multiply these two numbers together, 10 to the power of 3 with 1,000, you also get 10 to the power of 6. You also get 10 to the power of 6. Now, earlier on, when you square, you have to square the numbers. Now when you cube, you also have to cube the number, right?
Okay.
So the 10 to the power 6 and 10 to the power 6, they can cancel off. Finally, you have still the same number,
4.5.
4.50, right?
Okay.